Developing news now. A judge just ruled the family of the woman killed by her fiancé on a cross-country road trip can't sue the Moab Police Department for her death. Gabby Petito's family filed a $50 million lawsuit against Moab Police for their handling of a traffic stop back in 2021. Now, they say police failed to intervene and save their daughter from being killed weeks later. But a judge just dismissed that case this morning. ABC4's Kate Garner is tracking the latest developments on this from the newsroom.
The judge said today that the family makes a good case for the officer's conduct, that it could be a cause of death in this case. But due to current Utah law, he had to dismiss the lawsuit because the officers are immune. However, this case is likely far from over.
The case should be dismissed with prejudice.
The judge siding with the city of Moab, but not before pointing out that the attorneys for Gabby Petito's family make a good case.
Conduct here could have been a cause of death. Not necessarily the cause of death, but a cause of death.
In this video, you see Gabby Petito's interaction with Moab Police on August 12, 2021, when officers responded to a domestic violence call involving Petito and her fiancé, Brian Laundrie.
He didn't hit me in the face. He didn't punch me in the face or anything.
The young woman's body was found in Wyoming just a month after this interaction. Attorneys for her family say police could have prevented her death.
It shows that police ought to be held to that higher standard. They ought to comply with the law, and in doing so, can prevent a lot of harm and a lot of death that would otherwise occur.
But lawyers for the city of Moab disagree.
Would Gabby be alive today if this case was handled differently? That's an impossible question to answer. Nobody knows, and nobody will ever know how to answer that question.
The city filed the motion to dismiss the lawsuit because it invokes immunity under the Utah Governmental Immunity Act, arguing that it cannot be held liable for Petito's death because she was murdered by her fiancé. But Judson Burton says this act violates rights under the state constitution and is the basis for the lawsuit. Ultimately, the judge dismissed the case.
I don't think my decision here is probably a surprise to anybody. Obviously, we've talked before that this is where it's headed, and I'm frankly more comfortable having the Court of Appeals make those decisions than the district court under these kinds of arguments for these kinds of legal issues.
In a statement to ABC4, Petito's parents say, while the ruling today may feel like a setback, it was not unexpected. We never anticipated that this would be an easy process and look forward to the Utah Supreme Court upholding the Utah Constitution's original intent to preserve the right to recover for wrongful death claims under these circumstances. We remain committed to pursuing justice for Gabby and thank the many people who have continued to support us in that fight. Burton says the team plans to appeal today's decision. If they win the appeal, it will go back to a district court, and they will essentially start from scratch. Now, you can find more information on the case at abc4.com. From the newsroom, Kate Garner, ABC4 News.